America. So, some of you may know me. I've been posting a lot in the comment section. I've been getting some educated replies. I'm not gonna lie. I've had some bigots come at me, but you know, I'm not gonna combat a bigot because ultimately you're feeding into what they want. But what I will say and what I will do is basically make my first YouTube video. This one being on the topic because I feel like if it is not addressed, then honestly it's going to lead to some type of civil war within our own country, i.e. blacks versus cops or blacks versus white, something like that. Incidentally, there was a case where Michael Brown, an unarmed teenager, I'm just going to say unarmed because I'm not going to count as black, white, I don't want to bring race into this, an unarmed teenager was shot. Now, I'm not getting on the whole Michael Brown case as a whole. Like, I'm not just going to sit there and debate about what happened to him. What I want to bring up to light is that it's not even about, to me, it's not even about him being black and him being shot and him being unarmed and being a teenager. It's the fact that there's a lot of things that cops are doing that have been surfacing a lot. And a lot of police brutality that has been happening that nobody is pointing out and saying, well, you know, they're a cop. They have the right to get away with it, which it shouldn't be. I.e., I've seen videos where the woman's laying on a highway, somebody drives by and the police are just like wailing her in the face. I've seen videos where a woman is handcuffed and she gets kicked in the face. I've seen videos where they have young men at gunpoint on the floor in handcuffs and they just shoot them in the back or whatever. I've seen so many videos and you know, they're all for some reason justified. I haven't seen a video where a cop kicked a pregnant woman in the stomach and then he was like, they justified it as him saying he had the right to do it, which nobody, man, female, whatever, has the right to kick a pregnant woman in the stomach, i.e. let alone a cop, that she wasn't even doing nothing. She was just crying and telling the cop like, yo, you got the wrong person, and he's just like, and kicks her in the stomach. Sorry, I make a lot of sound effects, so you're gonna have to work with me. And I don't feel like this is justified. And honestly, to the point to where I feel like cops nowadays need to have some type of device that is to be worn on their person that records. Now, I can sit there and listen to debates about all day from cops saying like, oh, this is going to inhibit us from doing this and we're not going to have time to push play. Easy solution. You work close to what, maybe 8 to 16 hour shifts, correct? Have a person work in the department that basically when you come in and you put on your badge, this is something simple. Have the device hooked up to your badge. So that way it's on your chest and you can see everything that happens, blah, 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 blah. Because you know, as we all know, for some reason, whenever a cop gets in the struggle, you never see his badge fly off. They can say somebody can rip the camera off, can rip this off, blah, blah, blah. But i.e. your badge is never ripped off. So start making video cameras, i.e. in the badge. Which wouldn't be hard, you know, just implant a camera. Have the person's badge have something like a USB port in the back, and when they come in, have them hand their badge to somebody. Somebody takes it, clicks it, and downloads it to a personal file for the cop. So that way, if an incident does occur, i.e. they say, well, you shot this teen at this time, at this date, it wouldn't be hard to just go back and go, okay, here's the video. Let's go ahead and jump ahead to this time, and we can see what happened. Therefore, all means are cut out by the cops, and this would actually reduce what the cop does because, you know, they're always being recorded. Make them waterproof so that way if people try to say, like, oh, you know, the camera got wet, yada, 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 yada. Doesn't happen. I've never seen a cop lose a badge in a fight, so obviously this would be the best motive. Not the glasses, because, you know, cops can be like, oh, I forgot, I pulled my glasses up, yada, yada. And that's just one of the things I wanted to point out. So if you agree with me, go ahead and comment down below. If not, just let me know. Bigots beware. I will challenge you to a debate because I tend to enjoy finding out what makes a person think the way they do. So I will ask you for insight, i.e. if you call me a monkey, a nigger, I'm going to ask you for your reasoning for that. So just letting you know now. And if you don't reply, then I'll just delete your reply because you're wasting my time. Thank you. Bye.